1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
I know his. I got it, bro. My bad. You good, baby. You good.
Don't be scared.
And that's a brand new wire too. That's crazy. We good. Everything is good. We back on in 1 minute.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Porsche.
We good, God. Okay.
Ask away, right?
Huh?
Just ask me anything, just ask away.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I went down.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask massive questions. Massive. Word up. A lot to talk about.
Okay, you good. It's on mute. It's on mute right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going. And let it out. Don't worry about that. Okay. So, we're starting audio up. Audio up. Start on warning. SG Media logo is up. Countdown about to start.
Make sure my music volume is up.
I got it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go, baby.
I'm a hater, believe me, man, no cap.
So we're rocking, man. Who said that I'm a hater? Hater, hater.
I'm glad you popped out that video.
We good,
It's
baby.
important, bro.
That's great. Was you letting people hear your music while you was up north? Like, motherfucker, that's how you know, like, this is it.
Yeah, I was in Carnegie Hall. So Carnegie Hall was like teaching me how to use instruments and everything. So then I got around Loud's Wave and they helped me work on my vocals to be able to sing a little better because I performed in
What
front
spot you was at?
Sing.
And
Yeah.
I went there, I went through there. That yard is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a house within, I'm like, you trapped in
It's facts. Yeah. But that's the place I was able to get my education in. So to get my associates, my bachelor's, so I was able to get that.
Congratulations.
Bro, yeah.
And they brought, you know what's funny, they brought that back because they had to take away for the
because of attacking. Yeah, it's a fact.
Blessing to bring that back, man. When I went 06 to 2010, they had to take it out.
Yeah.
You want to go do like one college there, like a certain college that they had that you could fuck with.
Alright, we're gonna go to computer.
Got you.
Yeah. Yo, I'm back. It's your boy Worldarama. You know what I mean? Want to turn my music up. It's your boy Worldarama. You know what I mean? We here. Usually I'm in the studio. Usually I'm on location. Shout out my guy
Turn the
DJ
mic
Weddy
around
Wolf.
towards you, the Movo towards you.
Shout out to my guy DJ Weddy Wolf. You know what I'm saying?
We made a mistake.
God, I feel him, God.
Shout out to my guy DJ Wedding Wolf.
You got something.
We do a whole bunch of live shit. Yo, my mic is up?
I got something.
We gonna come back, because I don't want to do it like this. I'm gonna come with y'all to y'all shit right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm patient. I ain't no rush.
Oh, okay.
That's an hour show.
Okay. I'll come back out.
Yo, talk to your mic, God.
1 2 1 2.
Say it again.
1 2 1 2. One, two.
Hello.
Talk to yours, world.
1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
One more time.
1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. My joint is up. I don't hear me.
Talk to yours.
1 2 1 2.
Talk to yours.
1 2 1 2.
Good, God. Keep going. Again, I apologize. Audio up. Want to sign up? SG Media opening up. Countdown about to start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm a hater, believe me, man, no cap. You ain't even know, man, I get down like that. I'm a talk shit behind your back, but you ask me out and I ain't say, who said that? I'm a hater, yeah, I'm a hater, I'm a hater. Shorty said she wasn't mine, till she said your dick was bigger than mine. I hate the guy 6'9" over his face, and my man roll doing time and in the past. I hate junkies, he the one the girls wanna see. Goddamn it, man, take some of the girls to me. I hate J. Cole and them dusty ass dreads. You know that shit up on your head. I hate Lil Nas X and everything you know. I see Pissy Black, he's a no-money bad too. Hey, Drew.
You said who black?
Pissy Black.
Pissy black?
He's a booty bandit in prison.
Oh.
Big black dude?
Yeah, big black dude.
I was locked up with him and Walker, they brought him down. Niggas was scared to even be in the. When he came to yard, niggas walked out.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Big,
I know exactly who's talking about. Big black nigga.
6'7" knuckle game serious. We take blood.
And he work out with people. The trick is he be working out with people and that's how you get them.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah. Pissy Black.
Word of God, that's crazy. That's what I mean.
Pissy Black. Infamous in prison. Yeah, him, Mama Dead on Roll.
Dead on Roll.
Yeah.
I just watched that on Dead on Roll on St. Lives. There's a story about his story before prison. He was doing it in the streets. He was raping kids in the streets. Like the story is being told is a kid. They went to save one of the kids. Like he took a kid to the roof and was about to rape him and they came and saved him. Brownsville.
It's crazy.
Ready?
Yep. You ready? Yeah, we back in the studio, y'all. You already know what it is. I do a lot of on-location events, so I don't be in the studio too often. But when I am in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, I bring in special guests. So shout out my guy DJ Weddy Wolf, because when I go live on location, you know what I mean? He's the DJ for me with the system and everything like that. Shout out to Wolf Kings. Shout out to Rough Riders Radio. Shout out to Dawson K all in the live. You can go to grindhardtv.com and you can see the Summer Jam episode when we was in Summer Jam performing all day. Shout out Chris Welch and the whole Mixie Gods. You can also see the episode with the Hoffs on Father's Day when they was in studio with me and stuff like that. But today, I have the one, the only $1 Million Smiles, y'all.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah. You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Yo, bro,
Talk to me.
I brought you on the show
Yeah.
because I'm feeling the whole, you know, some people want to say, could say gimmick or whatever the case may be, or, you know, everybody has their own style of what they do to make it, or, you know, how they express themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a guy where I speak about real life stuff that I go through. I'm like very transparent with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have a big story behind you. Shout out, yo, Day was good. Shout out Day in the live. You have a very interesting story, but where I want to start at first is I want to know what inspired the whole character thing, because that's what attracted me to your whole persona, your whole character situation. So let everybody know out here in Grindhard TV podcast land, like what inspired the whole persona right here.
I said to myself while I was in prison, I was watching and studying the industry, and I said, how can I come at this a little bit differently? So I was sitting this plotting on this for some years. So, you know, I'm reading XXL magazines, I'm reading the Ozone Park magazines, I'm reading the Source magazines, and I said, I needed to do something different, but at the same time, make sure it's catchy and clever and cunning. So I was looking at a movie that I think a lot of us know about, Dead Presidents.
Okay.
And I said, you know, well, I come from that life of Stick-Up Kid and Robin. I said, you know, I might as well just take that and add a little twist to it. And then I said, you know, as a kid growing up, I used to like watching Sting the Wrestler, and also like the rock band, the Kiss group. So I said, all that
The
sounds...
group with the long snake
Yes,
tongue, right?
Yes. So I said to myself, what can I do to also add my twist to it? So I said, let me put the NY in the middle of my forehead for never yielding. Because I never fake, never wavered, just keep on going straight forward. And I also put the NY as a representation of New York, for New Unity. The black and white also mixes as a duality between, you know, you always fight with the struggle between the good and the bad inside you.
But what makes the black and the white good and bad?
Well, people have a misconceived that white is good.
But I was told by a nutritionist that everything white is bad, like mayonnaise, like butter, like all of that stuff that's white or has a light color is not good for your body.
Well, we know black people is melanin in our skin,
Right.
and that's in the universe.
Right,
So black is a powerful thing. Is a shade.
right,
And you know what I'm saying? The void is powerful.
right.
So that's why the black is a representation of the color of my face. Because also African, you know, African war paint, so it's tribal.
Right. So you did some real research on that.
Absolutely, big brother.
So clearly you said you had your bachelor's and your associates, right?
Yeah.
Well, you get your associates first and then it's the bachelor's.
I got my GED too, all that in prison.
Okay, so there we go. That's what I wanted to get to. So you was in prison for a very long time.
Yes, brother. Yes,
All
I
right.
was.
Now, you said you did 16 joints?
16 and a half.
16 and a half.
I got let out a little bit early because of the college credits.
Oh, they say so. Yo, he's
pushing out
focusing
early.
on.
Yeah.
So if you didn't do the college stuff,
Oh yeah, I've been doing my whole time.
And what's that?
That'd been another about 2 more years. That's what I've been like 18 years.
oh, you had to do
25 years.
18.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people know I was locked up for conspiracy and murder of New York City police officer.
Oh, okay. So that's what your case was about?
Yeah.
Was that was something that was on the news and
Yes,
stuff?
It was on New York One. It was on everything. I was on the front page and everything. Me and my
okay.
co-defendant.
So was it a situation that you got locked up because your co-defendant ratted on you, or how did that go?
Well, I mean, you know, I would say that we can call it how we call it. You know what I'm saying? When a person is in a situation, in a bind, and they find themselves, they can't take the pressure, they have to do certain things to get themselves out of it.
Yeah, but that's usually a nigga snitching.
Yeah. Sometimes
That's what that sounds like to me.
Yeah. You know, there's no ways around it. I mean, it is what it is. You call it,
So you did 16 and a half years. Like, how you feel about that? How you deal with that? Because you in the limelight now, like, you doing your thing. So I'm sure that dude is he's gonna surface again if you don't already have seen him.
Y'all seen him and everything when I first came and everything. You know what I'm saying?
So you did 16 and a half, and how much he did?
He did only like, what, 6?
So you got a whole extra 10 joints on that shit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the particulars of the situation.
So he snitched and still got 6 years?
Yeah, because in order for us to get the deal, because I was looking at 40 to life. So the 40 to life, you know, he was like, yo, let's fight it. And I was like, bro, we can't fight nothing because it's statement. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be mindful that, you know, I love this individual.
This is a friend of yours.
Oh, yes. You know what I'm saying? I would do anything for him. Let me put it this way, man. When people hit him up and shot him up, I was right there with him doing the drive-bys. But I was in that type of life. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I would go and then turn and snitch on you? Damn, that's crazy.
You never know what pressure does to the individual.
Of course, pressure bust pipes.
Or make diamonds.
And you know what I'm saying? And it will make diamonds, like you said. So, you know what I mean? You went through that part of your life and it birthed this.
Yes, the boogeyman.
And this is what's going to take you to the next level right here.
Yes.
So what happens if that dude comes around and be like, yo, I'm sorry, we peoples, I love you, my guy, let's work it out. Let me work with you with your business. What you going to say?
I can't.
And I understand, and he should too.
I can't.
Kick rocks, motherfucking rat boy. But you know what I'm saying? But yo, enough with that. We got into your backstory, really. You know what I'm saying? But how'd you come up as a child? Where you grow up and everything like that? Let's talk about that.
Well, I grew up in South Jamaica.
South side, we outside. You know what I mean?
From Gabba Boulevard.
You was born and raised in Queens.
Born and raised in Queens.
Oh, okay. So you Queens bred. Born and bred.
All that. Basie projects up the block from me, 40 projects down the block from me.
Oh, okay. So you came up during that whole, you was like a little young child during that whole Supreme Team Fat Cat era and all that.
You see the cars and all that stuff by the park and everything. As a kid, it's a fact. When we go play basketball, you see them all different types of cars.
Yeah. Money, jewelry, all that.
All that stuff.
Money, jewelry, living like a star. And I wasn't too far from a Jaguar car.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coogee Rap with that joint right there. You know what I'm saying? He actually has a record with a guy from out there that I want to get on the show. You know what I'm saying? The Cosmo Criminal Guard. He always bigging up 40 projects and Baisley and all that. And that whole Supreme Team Fat Cat shit. Like, matter of fact, he got a whole bunch of different mixtape album covers. And all his mixtape album covers are of either Bimmy, Preem. He got a new one where it's a Young 50 on there. Like, everything that happened back then, they was all like in the mix and involved in all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, we are fully aware of the whole Southside Jamaica Queens thing. You know what I'm saying? So you went away for 16 years, right?
Yes.
Now you got your GED, your associates, your bachelor's. Now what did you get your degrees in?
Behavioral science.
Behavioral science.
Yes.
Is that something that, like, a profession that somebody would take up in school to be like a teacher or a counselor or something?
Counselor, dealing with people with psych
problems. Okay, all right. So is that how you basically dealing with your psyche problems? By like painting your face and rapping about shit that, you know what I'm saying, you feel like that was a real Joker laugh too. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm saying, like, you know, the whole college situation it taught me how to focus.
Right.
I never understood that I had the stamina to be that disciplined.
Right.
For 4 years. Plus, you know, we doing the COVID, so I'm watching guys die around me. They're not getting any type of help. You're seeing guys get sick, and you don't know why they're dying. And you know what I'm saying? It's crazy that you're already in prison and you dying again because you already, you know, you like.
Yeah, it's like you're a dead person. Like when you go away to jail, if you don't have a strong mental, like you finessed it. Like you got your schooling and everything like that. I guess when the police send a motherfucker down to sit down for a while, you start gaining your senses and you start realizing, like, you know what, all that reckless dumb shit I was doing out there, I just miss going to the store. Yes. Like, people don't understand how important it is just to walk to the damn store. Yes. When your peoples or your wife or your moms, whoever, tell you, oh, go to the store and get some bread or some eggs. You're like, oh, I don't feel like going. When you go to jail, you miss some of the minuscule things that you wish you could still do. Because I know, see me, I was a type of criminal back in the days where if they caught me, they may have not caught me red-handed. They may have not caught the murder weapon or whatever the case may be. Excuse my language. I don't want to say murder weapon. Let's not talk about that. But they may have not got the weapon or whatever the case may be. But I'm not taking it to trial.
Yes.
I'm a nigga that's pleading guilty.
Yes.
Give me the best deal you could get where I don't have to sacrifice anybody. I don't have to tell nothing. Because, when you get locked up, and you know this, when you get locked up for a gun, the first thing the detectives do is they bring you upstairs and they want to talk.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they want to talk about. Like, where you got this from? And what can you tell me to help me out?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because unless somebody tell on themselves, somebody's telling on you, or there's blatant major evidence that they have. And that's nowadays they got the whole forensic and the camera situation, so you really can't really get away from nothing. But cops don't really be knowing shit unless somebody tells, or you practically give yourself up, or you get caught with the forensic and the cameras and stuff like that. So me, back then, when I was a wild young gunner in the streets and stuff like that, there wasn't a camera era. It wasn't the eye watching you era. So we got away with a lot of stuff. So for me to get away from having to do an asshole full of time like a lot of my friends, whenever the police bag me for something, they may have not caught me for it, but I know I did this shit. I'm getting the best deal I could get. Because back then, they gave away a lot of 6 months, 5 years probation. They gave away a lot of bullets for a gun. You do 8 months on Rikers Island, you know what I'm saying? And I was 8 months in them and 6 months and 5 years probation like a motherfucker. And I ain't have to never do more than 2 years in jail. So out of my whole career, criminal career, I should say, I never had to do more than 2 years. And I always was on Rikers Island, or I was locked up in the Queen's house. Or one time me and my brother did a show and we got locked up in Connecticut at HCC. But that was just some bullshit. But you know what I mean? Like those are the only times that I was locked up where I pled guilty to shit. Like I'm not taking it to trial. Like I know what evidence is against me. No way. And then the nigga caught me with a gun. Why am I taking that to trial? I don't have no gun license. So what am I trying to do? Like, I know I was wrongfully carrying that hammer. Like, and this is like a second or third offense. Nah, give me that bullet. Give me that bullet. I'll take that. But see, nowadays it's different. Like they giving motherfuckers 3.5. You know what I mean? So you definitely going up north now. So this is the reason why I really never had to go up north, because I always pled guilty to a bullet or 6 months, 5 years probation, got something ran concurrent, and then I had time on the back end from that other charge, and I wound up getting out early. You know what I'm saying? So I never had to compromise anybody and snitch or nothing like that. I never had to do that because I was always, give me the best deal. I'll take that 6 months with some probation. And when I was out on the street, it already clicked to me. You stay in school, you keep a job, and the POs don't fuck with you. And I knew that because, I'm not, this is, statute of limitation, all that shit is over. I used to go in the PO office with the blicky. Like, they would never search me because I was such a good person. I had a job. I was in school. So they didn't search me. Just come with the questionnaire. And I was like, yay. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But it was a lot of my friends that didn't think like that. And some of my dudes always come up to me and they be like, yo, World, you always got a job. You always good. Exactly. Because that's what they want to see. I always had some probation or something when I was young. So I had to keep a job because, for one, I like to get money. Aside from me hustling my little weed or whatever. I never was really a crack dealer. I tried it for a little while, but I seen what it was doing to a lot of my friends' mothers and stuff. And it was older ladies that I respected, that I seen them doing shit in the alley for the little crack, and old guard body niggas that I looked up to that was coming to me asking me for, yo, could you hit me? I ain't liked what that was doing to my people. So my crack dealing days was very short.
Got you.
Very short. I wasn't into the crack dealing. But our robbery and guns,
it's a whole different life.
That was a whole different ball game for me. I was that guy. But once when I was like 19 years old, I got stabbed up. And I talk about this all the time. That put a whole nother perspective in my life too. You know what I'm saying? And then I had a kid that I thought was mine at the time. And that kind of put me in the right path. So everything you do in your life dictates on how you're going to become as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you going through what you went through gave you your knowledge, and it gave you a lesson to say, look, I'm not trying to be like that no more. And then you already sat back a long time and idolized and analyzed and said, I'm gonna come different on this hip hop shit.
Absolutely.
And you came with that. So what made you come up with the whole hater concept in the song Hater? Because it's a dope record.
Yeah.
You're saying a lot of stuff in it too. So what was the concept behind that?
A lot of people get it misconstrued but thinking that I'm just hating on the individual. I'm not actually hating on the individual.
Right.
I'm hating on the particular ills of society.
Right.
You know, some of us are destitute. We come from impoverished areas.
Right.
And then we want more. So they created this environment that we live in, the prejudice that they created, the society ills. To make a long story short, Hater was made out of me saying, you know, how can I come at the industry a little bit more differently? And how can I be witty and clever at the same time?
Right.
Without sounding like I'm biting on somebody else's style.
Right.
So I said, well, 50 had How to Rob. He had made him say Hi Hater. So I said, he had like their own signature song when they first came out.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Let me think about how can I do that for myself. So I said, I got the beat first. And then when I found the beat on the kiosk in prison. So a lot of people know what the kiosk is. The kiosk is where you go listen to people beats or you get emails from your family so you can upload your tablet.
Oh, they got all of that in jail?
Yeah, this is a new project. They just started doing probably the last 2 to 3 years now.
See, I don't know. I never had to go up north.
So there was a cat by the name of Low Key, the producer. While I was incarcerated, I had told my wife, listen, I need to get to this producer. I need this beat. I had got my stimulus check.
In jail?
In jail, you got the stimulus.
Oh, they giving out stimuluses in jail too?
Yeah, they was giving out the stimulus in
Get
jail.
the fuck out of here!
So I took my stimulus money.
You know, y'all could call up and talk to $1 Million Smiles, 516-540-1648. Call up.
So I took my stimulus money. I told my wife to get in contact with Low Key, the producer. He didn't pick up because he seen my wife. You know, he took a look at her Instagram and said she's not into music. So I did get my little homie on Blaze, 2G Blaze.
Right.
Shout out to 2G Blaze. Lil bro had did it for me and he contacted him. So Low Key was like, yo, I'm selling this beat or outright. So I was like, listen, I'll give you my whole stimulus check for that. I said, I'm in prison right now. I heard that beat. I need that beat. I know I'm going to do something special with this beat. He said, where you calling me from? I said, I'm calling you from Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Mind you, you're not supposed to be doing 3-way calls in prison. I took that calculated risk. I was willing to do it because I seen there was something about the song that could set me apart from everybody else in the pack.
Right.
So he gave me the beat. I sent the stimulus money to him. So I used that same stimulus money I could have used to go buy me some commissary, to go buy me some, like, I'm not into no drug paraphernalia and that stuff.
So you were just going to get basically some cheeses and beef jerkies and shit,
that's
Jack
it.
Mac and shit.
That's it. So I sent him the money. And then the first day home, I went to the masjid. After the masjid, I went straight to my man's Drop studio, Hall of Fame Drop. And I laid down I'm a Hater in his studio.
In jail?
No, when I got out.
Oh. So you talking about Hall of Fame Studios in Queens?
Yeah, then my man Drop was the one I was running.
Teardrops.
Yeah, Teardrops.
Yeah. Shout out my guy, Teardrops.
So
you know, me and son lived in Palmer together.
I know.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Time,
that's my fucking guy.
So Teardrops is like, Smiley, you got it with this song. Let's make sure it comes out perfect, come out right. Because it's been a minute since you've been in the studio. Right, but I just only been out a couple, we left from, my wife took me down into the studio out in Queens. And I went to the studio and I laid the track down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But mind you, I'm going to let y'all know something that I had 2 opportunities to come up the bat.
Shout out to RPX that's in the building right now, tuned in, watching you real quick. So it's a spot that you probably going to be on next.
While I was in Sing Sing, there's a program called RTA in Carnegie Hall.
Right.
RTA assisted me on learning how to act. So I want to be able to take some of those tools I had added into my character.
Right.
So if I do a video, I want to make sure I have as many answers as I have because I want to sell fun and entertainment.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I also want to sell a little bit of that dark side to add that boogeyman situation. So there's a duality between the two.
Right.
So you got the good and the bad. So to make a long story short, after we laid the track down, we put the track out. And then first opportunity to go to the club and lay it down, I didn't know what people's reaction was going to be,
right?
Because I'm calling myself a hater. So,
but hater is such a popular term in hip hop culture. Like everything is a hater.
Yeah.
I'm a hater. Nowadays, you know, it's a new word that's coming up. Weird. Maybe you should make some song about weird being weird because everybody like, oh, it's weird, and then you could probably use a sample from what's the nigga name, the Coca-Cola guy. He'd be like, why you being weird to me? What's the nigga from? Fast and Furious, the bald head guy.
Vin Diesel?
Nah, the bald head black guy. That was Tyrese. Why you being weird to me? You should do something called weird because that's a big phrase right now in the culture. But the hater, I'm a hater. That's you basically just calling yourself one of the most popular words that's in you know what I'm saying, hip hop culture.
It's taboo.
You know what I mean?
It's taboo to call
yeah,
it
somebody, the girl, one of the twins, the girl T and Tamara, she just was on it's a viral post of her saying, you're not nobody until you got a hater. Hater means something. She said the meaning of what hater is, and she went in and she's like, yeah, so I like my haters. Like, so you saying you're a hater and you rapping about why you're hating on shit, you make a lot of sense in your rhymes, like about why you hating on shit, because there's a lot of stuff that go on that people don't like, but they don't want to seem like a hater. Yeah. But now you can come in and tell them, like, I'm hating because this dumbass.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel it's not right that Tekashi 6ix9ine should be getting the type of admiration he getting, people working, especially.
That's crazy because Boosie just was online yesterday talking about why did Kodak Black do a video with him and the whole song and everything. And Kodak Black like, yo, I don't care. This business. I ain't worried about that. I know people like him. I know he's popular. He's famous. Yeah, he sent niggas to jail and all this and that, but I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm going to do what I do for my bread. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that?
Like, it tells you certain people don't have integrity.
Okay.
Integrity means a lot to me, especially the place I came from. That's what guys rely on, their word and their honor.
Right.
I'm saying you can't backpedal on that.
Right.
You know, so when you look at someone like Tekashi 6ix9ine, that person's the devil, man. That's Satan in the flesh. That's everything that's not supposed to be here in front of us to make it acceptable. And what happened is they got these kids misconstrued that this person is the right person to follow. It's no different than drill music. That's why I'm going at drill music too. I don't care how anybody feel. Fuck them.
That's what's up. And you got a new song out too with Cuckoo the Bag of Bones.
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah.
Yo, call up 516-540-1684 or just come in on the live. I got Cuckoo the Bag of Bones in here right now, actually.
Shout out to Cuckoo.
You know what I'm saying? He tuned in. You know what I mean?
But I mean...
You said you don't give a fuck about anybody.
I don't give a fuck about
Well, you saying you a hater. You supposed to really show people like, fuck y'all.
I don't care because, you know... At the end of the day, the only people I really care about is my family and the people that surround me and support me.
Facts.
Fuck everybody else and how they feel, what their opinion is. It took me a long time to develop that type of skin. You remember, I grew up as a fat little kid that just want to play video games all day.
Oh, so how you lost all that weight?
Well, I was forced to do boot camp after I did a house invasion.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I did 6 months boot camp.
And that slimmed you down and kept you slim?
And then I got locked up again. And then I did 2 years, so I started lifting a lot of iron. So that gave me knockoff probably like about 800 pounds.
Yeah, you a slim guy now.
Yeah,
What up?
Yeah, I was a real fat kid. I know how to feel to have low self-esteem. I know it feel like to have people look down on you and don't want to respect you. I know it's afraid to go to project and get slapped and you piss on
You know what's so crazy? Because you go to other countries and women love guys with weight on them because they know that them guys is either you eating or you got money or you not sick.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they be thinking that if a guy's too skinny, he could be sick or something like that. A fat dude ain't going to be sick and be fat. You can't be broke if you fat because you eat.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So big dudes got to understand, like, being big, some women understand, like, that big nigga, he got money. Or, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't sick because he wouldn't be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fact.
It's a lot of stuff that people look at big guys about. Like when dudes look at thick girls too. Like it's a whole lot of things that you could think about with thick women as well. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm just happy to have you here. You know what I'm saying? $1 Million Smiles. Like I've been watching you for a while, doing your thing. We've been interacting. We rep Queens really hard. And I feel you because I came up in an era where there was a lot of different kind of rap and hip hop.
Yes.
There was conscious rap. There was comedy rap. There was, you know what I'm saying? Shock rap. There was gangster rap.
Punchlines.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? Backpack rap.
Yeah.
So, and you don't see that anymore. No. All you see now is drill.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything now is drill. It's the younger culture. I get it. I understand because when I was younger, my mom was like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Because I remember I was supposed to went to Fresh Fest. You know what I mean? Eric B rented a bus for all of the kids in East Elmhurst to go to Fresh Fest.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I'm ready. I'm going. And I was like 12 or 13. And my mom was like, you ain't going by yourself. You ain't going. I was freaking livid that I couldn't go to Fresh Fest. That was with Houdini, Run DMC, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was lit. That's when Jermaine Dupri was the little kid out there dancing. Yo, man, I had the opportunity to go there from living in East Elmhurst with Eric B. And, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
I was livid from that, bro. But, you know what I mean? Like, that didn't stop me, and I still kept grinding. I kept doing my thing, and, you know what I mean? I'm still here now, producing and creating and leaving legacy, you know what I'm saying, through the hip hop culture and shit like that. But I remember when there was guys like yourself that had whole I don't want to keep saying it's a gimmick, but it's just
your own style.
It's your own style. You original with your thing. They said it was some guy out now that's doing it too.
Yeah, Velcro. But I've been drawing the character and everything before Velcro ever started. Nothing against him or what he doing.
Right. We're not hating on a guy, nothing like that. Well, you are a hater.
But I do want success though. I'm hating on that because I feel like I know I should be there too. It ain't right that everybody look down on me and I smell. I need that. What about me? I don't want to be out here robbing people, sticking people up. That shit ain't fun.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hate on these niggas. Fuck that, son. Man. You gotta be a hater, son. You a hater.
You know,
You're a hater. Yeah. Talk shit behind your back. I ain't getting down like that. Word up. So fuck it. Tell him fuck him. You want that spot. Yeah. But real talk was that you got a song with Cuckoo the Bag of Bones.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Booking season where you booking. So because that was really like your thing.
That's my thing.
It was booking niggas.
That's a fact. That's my thing.
Y'all young boys out here know what booking is because that's what y'all rapping about.
Catching the lick.
Catching the lick. Y'all booking. Y'all doing
Jokes,
this. Y'all doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
So what would you say the positive thing about you is? Because you're not on no real negative shit. You just rapping about it and expressing it in your music. Like me, I express shit about relationships and, you know what I mean, how things I've been through with women and stuff like that. But you've been through a lot of stuff. A lot of prison time. You know what I'm saying? Just recently, you've been, your whole studio, your apartment, everything you had was burnt down. You lost everything. Talk about that right there. Like, let everybody know how that's affecting you.
I was getting ready for a show. We was getting ready to come back. And I couldn't even do the show because you thought the airplane had fell into the Bronx. That's how much smoker was. And it happened on June 11th. And anybody go look at that. It was on all the channels, on all news stations. When we get there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to the cat. I think, my wife, I think the cat got out the apartment, but my wife don't think so. But I think the cat made it out. But I lost everything I came home from prison with. People don't know I only been home for about 112 days. And I've been hitting the pavement down.
That's only 4 months.
Yeah, and I've been stomping the pavement hard, getting myself played on 105 by myself.
Yo, you right, because you have been doing a lot for somebody that just been home 4 months. I released the AO QGTM video longer than that. Yeah. So that the AO Queens Get the Money video has been out longer than you've been home.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So that's real, because that's one of my newest, freshest singles besides the Go Baby and Be Told with Crucial Mr. One Love. So
get the money, no time, no cash.
Yeah. And you've been grinding hard. That's why you here, my guy, because I see your grind. I respect your character situation, all of that. I feel extra bad that your whole shit got burned down.
But I'm not only in this interject, but where I wasn't expecting that the city of New York would put us into a motel and then my kids are subjected to see certain type of sexual activities out there between people. And I'm not knocking nobody in their gender and they do what they doing, but
Oh, y'all didn't ran down on gay people getting busy in public?
Yeah, they was doing what they was doing, bro. And then when you take it back to us, they send us to a shelter. The shelter is just like the prison. The beds is the same beds my kids sleeping on. The same beds I shed on my wife and my kids got to be subjected to.
So do they have the same row of beds with lockers in between each shit?
It's the same brown bunk bed, my brother. Still whenever slept on. And they got the cage thing on the window. You can't open the window. They come around and do rounds just like in prison. Core crime, facts.
But that's all made in prisons, right?
They give it to us to sleep
for 19 cents an hour, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So all you little young boys that y'all want to be out here and y'all want to be putting niggas in packs and smoking them. Y'all want to be shooting niggas and then going on your live and talking about it, snitching on yourself. Just know that y'all gonna be sleeping on the bunk beds, that the same bunk beds that y'all getting 19 cents an hour to make. Y'all gonna be sleeping on them shits. And you got to think about that. And that's what I thought about early too, man. Because after I went to Rikers Island for the first 2 times, and I started seeing the same graffiti tag names on the wall, and I said to myself, damn, why the fuck am I back here seeing the same graffiti on the wall? Like that shit. Like, why am I seeing this again? And I started like getting it in my brain early. Like, I don't want to keep going through this shit. You know what I mean? And I was always the type of kid that wanted a job because I grew up poor and homeless. I was in welfare hotels and shelters since I was a little kid. So I already knew what it was like. I didn't have to become a teenager and realize, oh, fuck that, I'm going to be out here doing it. Yeah, I did some stuff because I was just a wild boy. But I wanted more for myself. Even now to this day. Like, I got a lot of shit going on for myself right now, but I want more. I want more. That's why I put out hit records and I promote the shit out them. I do podcasts. I do TV. I produce for a bunch of different networks because I want more. And once you want more for yourself and you want to be great, you don't got time for people that's not thinking on a great level. If you ain't thinking great, I can't help you, my nigga. Like,
Success
you know what I'm
is the
saying?
greatest revenge, bro.
Yeah, son. You know,
Success is the greatest revenge.
I was looking at some shit with Plies, and he was like, he want greatness. He want greatness. He don't want regular. He not regular. He said, if you want regular, you pump 87. I'm 93. Premium. You feel me? And I love that saying that he said that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel. And I don't be acting bougie or nothing like that, but I'm motherfucking the shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So for you to paint your face and you come out with songs like that and you the character in the game now where they don't have that really no more, I applaud you for that.
Appreciate that, bro.
Because a lot of motherfuckers will feel like they too good for that in the era right now where it's all about fucking bitches and shooting niggas and putting them in a pack. You bringing something back that was here before these little niggas was big enough to even understand what it was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got you here, my nigga. And I applaud you, appreciate you and everything. And that's why you on my show, man.
A lot of people don't know.
You gonna blow up, my nigga. And I'm glad I got you on here first.
Appreciate it, bro. A lot of people don't know that I'm saying that the crap I come from, I was right there with 50 and them.
Yeah, you was because you were a little bit younger.
Yeah.
So you kind of
one.
like Bangum Smurf and Domination age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know about them too as well. Shit, Domination doing.
Come home. He supposed to come home.
Yeah, but he did a lot of time too. And he was on fire before he went to jail.
I was on tour with him.
Yeah, he was on fire. I remember him. Bangum Smurf and Domination. He was on fire. And then Bangum Smurf, I guess he didn't realize that he was still not an American citizen, so that when he got bagged and he got deported, like a lot of my friends back in the days, he could still make a lot of shit happen out there though in Trinidad though.
He is making shit.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not all that bad to be in another country, but he can't come back unless he go back through Mexico or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you come, because Trinidad is right there next to South America. You go through South America, get up into Mexico, and come through like all of the other motherfucking people that's coming in here getting free everything and eating good and throwing away millions of dollars worth of food and stuff like that. You could come back, Bangum. Come on back. Figure it out. You'll be a different name, but you can still be Bangum Smurf. Fuck it. Like, yo, all of the Mexicans is doing it, and the Venezuelans and all of that. Like, why not? The fuck? Shit. If I could sneak my way back into a country that I wanted to get back in, you know what I'm saying, badly, I'll figure it out and do it. Because I heard it's not just like the Latin people that's coming in. It's a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, African descent people. You know, everybody's African descent, really. But, you know what I mean? Like, so with that being said, I've been seeing you do a lot of shows lately. You've been really, really on the scene. You know what I mean? That's another reason why I had to get you on the show. But like, I'm like, damn, out of all of the fucking artists out here that's doing their thing, like I'm seeing this guy just 4 months out the gate. When I say gate, I literally mean you was out the gate.
Literally hitting it,
And you know what I mean? Like you hitting the pavement running. Mad shows, mad interviews, your record on Power 105. I'm like, this motherfucker doing really well right now.
Getting played in UK tonight.
Getting
played in
and you got a show after this interview. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas out here, y'all ain't working hard enough, man. Y'all ain't working hard enough. If he just came home for 4 months and he got all of that done, you know what I mean? Like, he getting more spins on Power than me. You feel what I'm saying? I could be a hater sometimes too, motherfucker. Shit.
I had two situations where a person wanted to give me some deals. I had, what's that?
You said Empire? I heard you say that.
Empire's one of them, yeah. Empire wanted to give me a deal.
You know what I learned about, like, the labels now? They want to give you 360 deals because, like, you really only getting money from digital downloads and streaming. And streaming is like a half a penny on the dollar. It's a half a penny, like a quarter of a penny, not even a penny. It's a quarter of a penny on the dollar. So you really want to just get the digital download money because that's still 99 cents. Because when I looked at my shit on iTunes, it's still there for a 99 cent download. So that means if I get 1 million people to check my shit on iTunes and they download my record, I get $1 million.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really the digital downloads that people really need to be fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going with. And the streams too. I'm with the streams and I'm with the money off of YouTube and Instagram. And well, money, you don't really get money off Instagram unless you're doing the ads and all of that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you going viral. But I see you going really far, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does it work when you're doing your shows and your interviews and stuff like that? Like, who does your face?
My wife and Jer.
Ah, your wife and Jer.
Yes.
Your wife and Jer. That's a wife manager.
Yes, she is. I tell you this. If she had to put that paint on my face, I think this wouldn't even happen, bro.
So hold up. So it was her idea, or you?
It was my idea, but
she knew how to paint.
Yeah, because I ain't know how to paint no makeup on my face.
So how the fuck did the guy from jail draw your face like that, or he drew it first and then she painted it the way the okay. Damn, yo, that's dope how your wife is there like handling everything for you, man. And you know that's good because you get like his wife is in the building, y'all. Y'all may not see her, but she's here. I got her. She's here. You know what I'm saying? Like what y'all don't know is that when you got a wife that really, really supports you, you can't lose.
You can't, bro.
You can't lose. And then on her behalf, on the women's behalf, she's everywhere anyway. So you bitches, y'all can't be trying to like do nothing because his wife is right there. Like, hit them knuckles. These hands is rated E for everyone.
Right.
Don't play around. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So obviously you're Muslim.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
To the brothers.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Wa alaikum assalam. I'm not Muslim, but I still represent all, you know what I'm saying, ethnicities that is for our peoples. I'm for my peoples. Like, let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the gods and the earths and everything like that. You know what I mean? Peace, everybody. Mm-hmm. And all you Christians and everybody else and whatever, y'all, you know what I'm saying? But how is it having a woman there that's supporting you that you could go home to with at night? And after work is over, y'all get to eat together and cuddle together and all that. How better is that than just having some people helping you? And you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different vibe. Let everybody know about that.
It's more intimate and special because my wife is going to give me her honest opinion, even if it's constructive criticism.
You might take that as like hating sometimes, like, oh, she just hating. But if she gonna tell you like, nah, babe, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, it's fact.
And you just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah, but the thing is, I heed her advice too because I know women are very wise.
Yes, and the women are the ones that buy the music.
Yes.
So those 99-cent downloads on iTunes, it'd be mostly women.
Yes, it is.
When I be looking at my analytics, though, it say my shit is catering to more men or whatever. But I got a lot of female-ish type of songs where girls could dance. I don't know, understand that, whatever. But men will just listen to your shit. They ain't gonna buy it. So when your wife talks to you and she tells you like, look, nah, we ain't doing it like that.
Yeah.
You definitely pay attention.
But she says it into a way to me where it's not seeming like it's condescending or she's talking down me. She's talking to me at a level of respect. So I really appreciate that. Because I came from an environment where the women in prison, that's correctional officers, they don't know how to talk to men.
Oh yeah, they know how. They know how to talk to the ones that's boinking them. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that ain't boinking them, they want to be that in that control. They were like, fuck that, get in yourself, nigga. You ain't getting nothing tonight.
I'm gonna tell you this. Me and my wife had a business while we were in prison. I was selling sneakers called Grindhardtvpodcast.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we selling kicks and sneakers.
Wow, so y'all was mad smart. So how long have you and your wife been together throughout your incarceration?
I met my wife when I was about 16 and she was 13.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all like childhood sweethearts.
It was cool, but me and her brother was tight.
Okay.
So I never tried to,
So your wife held you down like your whole bid?
I was reaching out to her brother and what's up with your sister? And he's like, oh no, man, she don't fuck with nobody like that, man.
Right.
I said, all right, let me get a number, man. So I called her. I said, yo, what's up, Shay? The Smiley. So the next time I called, she picked up the phone. So like, what's up? We started chopping it up. But I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, that the way I used to treat it back in the days had an effect.
Oh, see, we never know how we being an asshole really do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Till they tell you. Yeah. So go ahead, finish your story.
So she was like, I remember when you used to be hopping out that C300 Chrysler. I remember seeing you when you was coming from work when you had your suit on and everything, and you looked very clean from everybody else. That's why you got a little shot.
That's what's up. And now she's your wife.
Yeah, she's the wife in Jersey.
So she held you down the whole bid.
Yeah, she did.
Wow, son, hand clap for that. Get some more hand claps for that shit. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't never going, you know what I'm saying, find a person that's going to really hold you down through thick and thin. And, that's one of the main reasons why I married my wife. Aside from me being, like, so sexually attracted to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was times where it was really hard for me. Like, with my job, niggas had me, like, not arrested, but one of the videos I put out off the In Transit EP was showing that I had my face up on posters and they was telling me, I was a criminal and this and that. Like, where these niggas tried to fire me and get me locked up and all of this shit. And I was done for a little while. And she supported me. And it felt like that I wasn't unemployed because she held me down. And when my other son mother got me arrested, you know what I'm saying, on some spiteful, I want to get a bigger apartment type shit, fuck this nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? When I came and walked out the back of the central booking to see the judge for that domestic violence charge, she was sitting right there. And she didn't have to be because I just met her. You know what I mean? So that after 15 years of being with her, I realized, you know what? This woman deserves to be a wife.
Right.
Fuck the ups and downs and the shit that I don't like about her. The stuff that I do love about her, that matters. And she's supposed to be a wife. She's not supposed to be just somebody's girlfriend or baby mother. She deserves it. And that's what made me do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my second marriage. My first wife, obviously, she didn't pin the baby on me. That wasn't mine for all these fucking years. So that didn't stop me from saying, you know what, this woman deserves it. And that's a lot of shit I don't like about my wife, but there's a lot of shit she don't like about me, but she deserved to be my wife. You feel me? And that's why we did it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, yo, people, if y'all want to talk about anything, y'all could call up 516-540-1684. Like, I'm taking calls too. Like, we doing it crazy. We got $1 Million Smiles in here and shit. I'm going to see if somebody going to call up, but we going to go into some music because I want to play the song again that we started the show with. I'm a hater because the video, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually in that shit dancing. He was shooting against the sun, so you really can't see me, but you can see me moving. You can't see my face, but you can see me moving. But I'm in it because that's how much I support you. And you got a new video, a new song too, that we're gonna debut on the show and we're gonna play it. So shout out to the people that's in Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, Sincere for Dolo. You know Sincere for Dolo. He from Jamaica.
Yeah, sincere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we're gonna go into some music. We're gonna be right back with more. Y'all could call up. You feel me? Hold up. You gotta put that code in, you feel me? So we're gonna go into the Hater record again. We open the show with it. I'm gonna go into it again, and then we're gonna go into this new record called Boogeyman. Let's talk a little bit about the record Boogeyman before we go into it after the Hater record.
Well, Boogeyman is talking about my incarceration and also talking about how people are laughing at me because they see the makeup on my face, but they don't know I'm gonna get the last laugh.
Yo, you know what? I know for a fact that people was gonna try to like deter you from doing what you're doing because you coming out here as I'm saying you're the Joker of hip hop.
Yeah.
So when you did the video and you was on the Joker steps, that was fucking genius.
Appreciate it.
That was genius that you did that, my nigga. And you got the dance, you call it the corny dance because it definitely looks corny, but it works. The laugh. Yo, son, when your daughter called me, you called me and your daughter was on my voicemail and she was singing Go Baby and you was like, yeah, you like that. And then you said, oh, so you like the Go Baby, but you don't like the dance. Yo, you was hating on it, and I was like, yo, that's a hater. Like, yo, son, it was perfect how you did that shit, son. I fucks with you, my nigga. I'm happy for you. I'm gonna support you any way I can to get you to the next level.
Let me tell people something that's real serious. When I told World what happened to me with the fire situation, World stopped what he was doing because he's supposed to be at an interview dealing with some people. That was very important. He met me in downtown Brooklyn, no question asked. He gave me that and said, here, my brother, take this. And he gave me money. Out of all the people I know, no one has done that for me. Yeah. Nobody. So whenever World say, Smiley, I want you to pop out this show. Smiley, I need you to be at this interview. I'm there, my brother. That's a fact.
No doubt, my guy. My guy.
You already know,
you already know it is. See, my shit is genuine, son. When I say I fucks with you, I fucks with you. If I don't fuck with you, you won't see me.
Right.
I won't pull up to your events. I won't be around you. And if I am around you due to the circumstances, I'm going to show you that I'm not fucking with you like that. Like, this is what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it may not be no beef to where we going to scrap when we see each other, but I'm not going to act like we cool when I know we not. If you and I know we not cool, I'm not going to pretend like we cool. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm a hater too. Fuck it.
Yes,
you want to say that.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're going to go into some music. We're going to go into the Hater record, and then I'm going to probably throw in one of my records, and then we're going to go into the new exclusive Boogeyman record. We're going to be back with more. It's your boy, Worldarama, Grindhardtvpodcast. Smiley. Hood. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Jackpot.
Grind hard. Yeah. Yo, what's goody?
Here's the funny shit. When I was rapping, my rap name was Anthony Curtis. Where'd I come from?
Anthony Curtis?
Anthony Curtis. What that precedence?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my rap name was Anthony Curtis. My name is Anthony.
Yeah.
But the character Anthony Curtis, the nigga who people, because I came home from prison during that time.
Right.
So the nigga, he goes to the army, come back, and bitches fuck with another nigga, and that was kind of my story.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
Anthony Kirk. I didn't go to the army.
Yo, that's a dope name right there too. That was
So I didn't know that president said you got
yeah. That was the Ren State character, right? Anthony Curtis. Yeah, that was a good ass movie. That was a good ass movie.
Word on.
You got good questions for her.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love the fact that you hit hard with certain things.
Of course.
That shit, that bothers me a lot.
Yo, when I have my guests on the show, I want to have the most exclusive content from them, because you never know where a person gonna go. And I always say this: whenever you meet a person, you never know what's gonna come out of it. Like when he first met you, when y'all was little young teenagers, y'all didn't know that y'all was gonna be together forever. He was gonna go to jail, you was gonna hold him down, then y'all be here on the show, blowing up. You never know. You don't know. So when I have people up here, my thing is, if I invite you to the show, there's difference. There's people that just pay and want to get some exposure. Then there's people that I say, I need them on my show. And if I see something in you, I know that you could be the next motherfucker. And I want you on my show. So that when you do blow up, and who knows, because him being here, Math just invited him to some other shows and shit. There's so much shit going on just in the circle that it helps everything. And if I got an interview of you, an in-depth interview, come on, that's big for me. You know what I'm saying?
And I believe in who he fucking speak at.
Yeah, it's a fact.
So as you speak about him, I would say the same thing, and it wasn't about him giving me money. It's about a person who's genuine,
Yes.
work as hard as me,
Yes.
and I respect what he's doing. Like his bigger vision, I see it. So it's very rare you bump into people like that.
Word. 'Cause sometimes when we be here, Math be getting me mad with the fucking technical shit. But I know that I fucks with him, and I want to see S Street Media take it to the top. So as long as I'm here assisting, then I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
You know what it is? I don't like. I'm a Virgo. The perfectionist in me be fucking me up sometimes.
Detail orientated.
So what it is we had a bad situation with some audio a couple of weeks ago. I don't want to never go through that again. That was a hard. Like I went to a week of 2 shows like that. So I work on this stuff on a regular basis just to figure out how to fix something fast.
So it's second nature.
Sure indeed. So even with today, in my mind, I already went through the wire shit. So I had an idea already that it was on the wires. I didn't know which wire it was.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I'm a professional. I don't want. He represents me, so I want to put out the best product. And he's one of the popular shows of his. So not that we just got I want to have a good show, but he's one of the staples of the show, of our shit. So his shit is playing on different networks and all that shit. So I'm really like, no. I gotta show S Street Media at his best.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Worldarama. We here with $1 Million Smile. You know what I'm saying?
And we live on my personal Instagram page.
Okay. Good baby. Good baby. Good baby.
I'll tell you after, but someone called someone in our circle to remove a particular song from the page. Okay. Niggas. What's the song for the niggas?
Oh, the girl?
Communicate with somebody else to get the video taken down, like just the video down.
About this? He still got that up here? After I told him, I said, yo, after that, you should have just took it down. Like, you showed everybody, you got all the comments you was gonna get. Take it down. Why you still leaving it up? Like, he's probably just excited that he's getting a lot of exposure on his page. I'm gonna tell him tonight that when I leave here, I'm going uptown with him in the studio, where Smiley's gonna do a verse on one of my new records. We already working, like, we working.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. You on 105 already. I've been doing this for 9 years. There's people for 9 years who still haven't got to that point.
Word.
9 years.
Word.
So I just want to say that alone. 9 years. What year you got locked up?
August of 2006.
I went June 2006, right? The reason why you said something, Domination. Right before I go to prison, I see Domination on 42nd when he had the CDs.
Yeah.
Right before he goes to prison,
Right.
I see Domination.
Okay.
And that was like 05.
I know these guys personally.
I'll give you an exclusive interview with him too when he come home, bro.
Okay, that's a fact. He already did. We know each other. You know what it is.
But they sent me to
You got
college.
Smurf on here yet?
Huh?
You got Smurf on here? I apologize. You got Smurf on here yet? I'm gonna highlight Smurf on YouTube.
I was in Collins and the Walker.
After this song, you gonna come back.
Got you. Good interview too, I must say.
Thank you, appreciate it, brother. Just because the world asking them good questions.
Sometimes I be feeling like I just be like in a talk. I be feeling like sometimes I'm just rambling on sometimes. But I be speaking, I be dropping jewels. I want people to call up, man. Call up. 516-540-1684. The You and Coop record, that shit is up on YouTube too, right?
I ain't put it on YouTube.
How did I hear it?
Because we sent it to you.
Which I sent it to my email?
Yeah, I think it says you.
All right, the next break we're gonna go to that song. We got $1 Million Smiles in the building, y'all. I call him the Joker of hip hop. The Boogeyman. Shout out Sean City TV that tuned in. DJ Sue Young joined in. I want to talk about this too because you sing and rap. You're not just a rapper. This new song we got coming, that shit gonna be stupid.
That's a fact. Come back. We hit back now. Yo. Yeah, baby. You already know what it is. We back, son. So who shooting yo, y'all heard the song I'm a Hater we opened the show with. Then I went into my new record, Go Baby. That shit's on fire right now. And then we went into his new record, Boogeyman. Shit was fire. It was kind of short though. Yeah.
Well, how long is that song?
What is it, like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes?
It was less than 2 minutes. Like it was like 2
Well, I did that
minutes.
strategically for a reason.
Yeah. You don't have to make the songs too long,
yeah.
but it was a dope record. I like what you're doing. I like the laugh. I fucking with your whole character, son. Like that shit is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I like that. Really. It's a smart idea, man. I appreciate what you're doing for the game, and you repping Queens real hard too. I like the music, so I'm gonna support you, my guy, any way I can, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I support my peoples and shit. And the fact that you did so many years in jail and came home less than 4 months and got right to it, I support that, man.
Appreciate
I
that,
salute
bro.
you.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So, actually, you got a record with my brother, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, because we're about to revise the whole Insane Psycho Home LP that we put out. You know what I'm saying? Like in 2001, we made it all in like the 90s, but in like 2001, we dropped the album called Insane Psycho Home, where it was all solo songs with me and Kook. I think I got 4 records on there. He got the rest. And he's, we're going to start like shooting videos for that stuff, and we're going to start putting it out and, celebrating the fact that we put that shit out there and we didn't really promote it because at the time we was going out separate ways and stuff like that, and we wasn't really seeing eye to eye about stuff, and we were solo artists. And I kind of think that was probably one of the reasons why most of the songs on there is just solo songs of us.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? We was doing our own thing, and we still was working together because that's my brother. You know what I mean? And we was just doing our own thing, and we never really like promoted it or nothing. And since I'm in a position right now where I'm a production company and I'm shooting videos for niggas and I'm doing shit and I got mad shit going on, I feel like it's only right that me and my brother, we work on some of that classic material that we have. We got the 90s. I got the 90s mixtape out there on all streaming platforms that got a bunch of stuff we did back in the days when I was like managing, marketing him and stuff like that. But this Insane Psycho Home project it's a legendary project that we never really did nothing with. You know what I'm saying? And all the people that's tuning in, when, you know what I'm saying, y'all see this, y'all could go Insane Psycho Home, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, and World. This was before I was Worldarama. I was World first. You know what I'm saying? And we about to revise a lot of them songs on there and shoot videos for and get a lot of visuals. So pay attention and stuff. And you and him got a song together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a dope record. You know what I'm saying? I like how y'all put it together. What it's called?
Booking Season.
Booking Season. And you know, if y'all know what booking means robbing motherfuckers. Like how 50 came out with the How to Rob. Yeah, a lot of us young boys out in the game back in the days, we was robbing niggas. We was with that getting money. And when I say niggas, I don't mean just black people. We was robbing everything. Everything smoking. It wasn't about your skin color. It was about that green. You got that green and you got some diamonds and something on you. We want it. And that's what booking means. You know what I'm saying? Or booking back in the days meant booking, like running. Like I was booking. You know what I'm saying? Like only the older heads know about that. You know what I'm saying? We was booking or we was booking. We was booking or we was booking. You know what I'm saying? Take that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we're gonna go to another break later and we're gonna go to that song. I think I got it in my archive somewhere and we're gonna figure it out and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? What inspired that record right there?
Well, I wanted to talk about, you know what I'm saying, that hunger. When you're deprived and you want more, you seen everybody getting it. They got these chains on,
right?
They got these cars, and you got the desire. You know, you can't get them. You can't get it nowhere else.
Right.
So you remember, Sticker Kid life his expectancy is probably 2-3 years, man. It's not long. He ain't got a long run like a hustler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta remember, that's why Sticker Kid is the boogeyman.
No, you're right, because that's how the real 50 Cent, the little short nigga from Brooklyn, that's what he was looked at as, the boogeyman. Yo, Eric B did a story one day about him. Remember, I told y'all, like, I came up in East Elmhurst. Eric, he used to be with the Supreme, the Puerto Rican Supreme from Fort Greene. Eric, he used to run with,
all of them before.
yeah, he would be running with Eric B, so I know him personally too. A lot of guys I know, like, in the game.
You loopy, don't know you loopy.
Yeah, exactly. People don't know, but, you know what I'm saying? So, 50 used to be around Eric B and all of them and shit like that. And he said a story one day how they would be at events and they would see 50 like chilling next to a tree, a little short nigga chilling with a tree with a big gun on him. And they knew he was coming to rob niggas. And they would knew it. And they'd be like, so he would see him like, yo, 50, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of history. It's a lot of history here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but what else do you got going on besides just the music? Because you a very talented brother. So I want you to tell everybody, like, what are some of the things that you do aside from music?
I got a book that I've written too called 10 Tips of a Happy Antagonist.
10 Tips of a Happy Antagonist. Now break that down first before we get into it. Just break that title down. Yeah. What is that about?
The Happy Antagonist, you know. I enjoy being the bad guy. It's cool being the bad guy. It's fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna say a lie to you. Like who likes to like not break the rules, but just bend them.
So when you say you're the happy antagonist, meaning your antagonist to me is an instigator.
Yeah.
So you're an instigator. Like
yes, I embrace all of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you should.
Yes.
So when you say you're the happy antagonist,
yes,
that's why I call you the Joker of hip hop. Because that laugh too right there, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you did that, when the promo that I posted of you, and you was like, yo, if you could do this corny dance right here, you a bad mother. He was like, you a sucker. He's a bad sucker. Like I was like, yo, this nigga is funny as a motherfucker too, but it's real. And you know what I think you should do when you go to do shows. Before you do shows, I think you should do a little 5-minute, like, not a comedy skit, but just of who you are with your whole antics and everything like that. Talk about the game, say some shit about true shit that's going on, and just get people, like, involved with you, like, you know what I mean, just loving you, like, you know what I mean? Just just draw them in from your persona first, and then give them the music.
I mean, that's what I've been doing, and that's why some of these promoters been telling me they want me to come back out and do shows. And at first, I had to pay. Now they don't want me to pay
Exactly.
no more.
They just want you to be there. And then the next step is they're going to be paying you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, they don't want you to pay. They want you to come because they love what you're doing. But now next is going to be like, yo, well, I need this much. And that's what it's all about. You want to live off this.
Right.
This is a wide open game right now, and everybody could get money. You got a family. You got a manager that need her fucking 50%.
Yeah, literally.
I was gonna say 20%, but she
60,
need
I don't
50.
nothing.
Actually, she getting 80. You getting 20. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's really good to have a wife there that supports you and do everything for you and handle that, because that gives you more time to be creative with what you're doing and stuff. And then she's not only your manager, she's your wife, she's your mom to your children, she's your chauffeur, she's paints your face. Your stylist, she's everything, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't want to ever hear nothing in the future about, it ain't working out and all this and that. Nah.
If anybody know, I'm a Capricorn, so you know Capricorn's a lower till 4. No?
Yeah, okay. Oh, y'all both Capricorns?
Yeah.
So y'all got the same sign?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like me and my wife. We both Tauruses.
Oh, yeah. Always
and sometimes I be wanting to wring her neck. But, you know what I mean? When she come over, she be like, all right, babe, I'm going to see you later. She want to give me a kiss. I be like, oh, we doing kisses today? I say, oh, we must be good because you doing kisses today. Yeah. So, you know what it is, man. You know, this is me and her been together 15 years. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. It's great being in love. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, having somebody that loves you, it ain't always perfect.
Yeah, of course.
It's not. You can't think that, it's going to be good all the time. It's not. You know what I mean? So, a friend of mine, or I think it was a family member that said to me when I got married, they was like, so did you do a prenup? I said, why would I need to do a prenup? And he was like, well, you know, like nowadays, like shit may not go your way and you don't do a prenup, you be fucked. And I was like, you know what? Excuse me for yawning. I'd be grounded. But I was like, yo, I've been through so much with this woman, and that when I was fucked up, down, she made me feel up.
That's a fact. Same thing.
Like she made me feel like when I wasn't working and getting no money, I didn't know because I always was getting money. Like she always had me good. And no women I've ever been with been like that. And that right there tells me like she's a keeper because she want to make sure I'm good no matter what. Even though she'll come around and fuck shit up and give mad attitude and be bitchy and stuff to people, but it's okay. Fuck y'all, because I know when I need her, she there for me. Fact. She ain't here for y'all, she here for me. So if y'all don't like her, fuck y'all niggas. I'm a hater. Fuck y'all niggas. She here for me.
Yeah.
And that's what made me decide to marry again after going through what I went through with my first wife, while pinning a baby on me and getting me for fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit throughout the years. And I gained a stepson out of it. Shout out Meekie and Kat and all that. I still love y'all and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. Like, when you find that person that's going to really be down for you, I don't give a fuck who don't like them. As long as you love them and they doing what they got to do for you, you fuck with them. And that's the vibe dynamic I'm getting from you with your wife and shit like that. So you're gonna go far, man, especially with your wife on your team and helping you and shit like that. So this show that you're doing after this, what's that show about?
This show was like it's a day party. It was getting a little late now, but it's a day party. As soon as I finished, I got to shoot there and do my set. So the brothers is waiting for me to come down there, because when I did the other show, one of his partners was there. He's like, listen, make sure you come to my show too. So they're expecting me. They want to see me. So that's why, so.
You're making me feel like I want to go to your show with you, man. Like after this, I think I want to just dip out with you and shit and go and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Matt, how much time we got left on this?
We got about 40.
40 minutes? Let me see what time it is right now.
7:10.
7:10?
Play some music then.
No, we're gonna go into another segment, but I wanna fuck with you, son. I wanna see you live. I wanna see the people. I wanna capture that and shit like that. I'm you know what I mean? I'm all about that. Yo, shout out official Big Cree. Shout out G.com. Shout out Cold Smoke 24. Shout out everybody that came in on the live. You know, y'all could have called in. The number's on there. 516-540-1648. Y'all can ask him about his painted face. Y'all can ask him about him as a song, The Hater. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could do a whole bunch of stuff. So, you was born and raised in Queens.
Yes.
You did 16 joints.
Yes.
You got your GED, associates, and bachelor's in there. You have a childhood sweetheart that's now your wife.
Yes.
You have 2 children.
Yes.
One of them is here with you today. Yeah. Another one was singing my song and you was hating on her singing my song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the new video out right now called I'm a Hater.
Yes.
Who's the guy who shot the video?
On BU.
BU, was he the same guy that edited it?
No, it was what's his name? Vernon? Was it Vernon? Baby, Vernon V. I just call him V. V edited. Yeah, V from Camden, Jersey.
Shout out to y'all guys out there that edited and shot the video. The video's dope. I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little part in it when we next to the Queens Get the Money, the Sphere in Flushing Meadow Park. If y'all ain't know, that Sphere is famous. It was in Men in Black, Iron Man. It was in everything. We Queens niggas. We yeah. So, I'm at this in the video. I'm one of the guys trying to do the corny hater dance. You know what I'm saying? Because my guy called me and said, come out. And I came out. Made sure I did. You know what I mean? Because,
man, you don't find a lot of stand-up guys in this world.
Yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And we got so much shit to do and so much ways to win. And I see you being a next big artist. I see you being the next big artist, my nigga, because what you doing, the music sounds good, but it ain't really all about talent nowadays because it's all about numbers. Yeah. But it's also all about your whole spiel and everything that you're doing right now. Like, that shit is real. And you being the character that you are, you can talk about a lot of shit in the game, and niggas can't give you no flack about it because you're a hater. Yeah. And you the joker of hip-hop, where you could talk about shit that's going on. Like, I think you should do a little vlog real quick. Everything that goes on in the game, you should say a little 5 to 15 minute vlog about what's going on in your way, on your hater shit. Like, I could say what the fuck I want. I'm a hater. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas like, no, that's not good. He shouldn't be doing that. This is a sucker shit. This and that. Tekashi 69, whatever you want to talk about, I think you should do that. Build up your YouTube channel.
Exactly, I'm doing work on
You know what I'm saying? So that's what you should do. Just go live, have your wife and your set up a little camera, and every time some new shit pull up on Google about an artist, you need to give your opinion on it. It's like a own little vlog shorts, because you know on YouTube they be like shorts. Yeah. Some people's shorts be getting like fucking mad views because niggas just be wanting to pay attention to something short. You should do that, man. And there's no holds barred for you. Nobody can see your face. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what you feel, and I think that's good. You can go viral on one of them shits, or your views could be up so much on your YouTube channel that now they start sending you checks off YouTube. There's some people that's making $55,000 a month off of YouTube views. You could do it. This is the time to really be like that and make money. Like, this is the time you're either going to invest money in yourself really hard, or you're going to generate something that's going to viralization you to where you can make money off this shit, and you can just invest it back and you always be good. You know what I mean? And you got a family and you want to eat off this shit. And I notice a lot of niggas that come home from doing a lot of years and they going hard, they make it big. Like Mano, a couple of guys came home, Bobby Smurder and all these niggas came home from jail, and them niggas just went Wallow. A lot of niggas went to jail and came home and they did really well for themselves and shit now. And I see you're another guy, because ain't nobody else doing that besides that guy you said. What's his name?
Yeah, Velcro. He's
like a rap type of guy.
Yeah, he's doing like what Kid Rock does.
Okay.
Not knocking. He's doing it. We represent Jersey, but I represent New York.
Yeah, you Queens all day. But yo, I just want to let y'all know, I'm going to be at a couple of shows. I can't really see them all because my phone is the one that got a lot, but we're going to be at the A3C and the Queens Atlanta joint. I'm opening up for Onyx on September 29th, and we're going to be in Atlanta. It's Positive K, Onyx, and damn, I forgot the guy's name who sings Keep rising to the top. Lonnie something, I think his name is.
Well, I'm gonna be there for AC2 too.
Oh, you gonna be in Atlanta?
We definitely can.
S Street Media's in Atlanta, baby. The fuck, yo, we gonna be so deep out there. Like, yo, don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck around. But yo. Yes, we're going to be doing that in Atlanta the 29th. Shout out to the Rockaway Twins that put that together. Shout out to DJ Wishbone. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a total separate event from A3C and Queens Day Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They doing their own thing. That, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy, Mike. But yeah, I'll be out there. I'm doing a whole bunch of shit. And it's a whole bunch of stuff that I really don't want to talk about just yet on the show because I just wanted to hit and let everybody know. But this Go Baby record is about to be the biggest. I'm going for number one because there hasn't been a number one hip hop record on the charts for a while because I think the people are kind of tired of hearing this trap shit all day. And I don't know why, because it's drill and trap is the wave right now. But I don't understand how hip hop is the number one music genre and there's not been no number one hip hop records in the game in so long. So I'm shooting for Go Baby to do that. Let me hand clap that shit. You know what I'm saying? We doing that for. And we gonna see, you never know. Smiley may have a number one record too that's gonna go because ain't nobody else out there talking about I'm a hater.
No cap, you ain't even know, man. I get
Down like that.
I'm a hater. Talk shit behind your back when you ask me, I deny and say, who said that?
I'm a hater.
Yeah, I'm a hater. Yeah, I'm a hater.
Go ahead.
Shorty said she was mine until she said
Your dick was bigger than. Whoa. Like, elaborate on that shit right there, because
when you a fat kid, like you whip out that little Vienna sausage, ain't doing nothing. Right? You know what I'm saying? About 200 pounds or like 230 pounds or like what 12, 13 years, a little wiener wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
So I knocked that weight off, things started stretching out a little more.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So basically you saying to all of the big kids, y'all want y'all little baby to get a little bit bigger.
Knock that weight off, man.
Trim that belly down, trim that weight down.
Yeah, man, it's serious,
it should
man.
be good, huh? But I guess you only feel like that until a woman tell you something about your dick. I remember when I was younger and stuff like that. I was popular since I was young, and when I was in elementary school, 127, you know what I'm saying, where they shot "Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody," all the Kid and Play shit.
Yeah.
I went to that school, right? So I had a girlfriend. Shout out Melissa Moore. You could possibly see this post or whatever like that. I was a very popular little kid. I used to beat up the bullies and protect other kids that was getting bullied by bullies. They used to pay me $5 a week. You know what I mean? Like I was a goon since I was a little kid, by the way. And Melissa Moore was my girlfriend. She was a light-skinned girl. Everybody wanted my girlfriend. I don't know why. Like what? I was a little kid in fucking 4th and 5th grade. Everybody wanted my girlfriend though, man. I don't understand it. And I had to beat some dudes up over trying to play with her and shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, don't play with me. Like, and in a certain age, I think it was like the end of the year, we had to sit down and have a big talk because she found out that she was adopted. So her moms, who she thought was her moms, wasn't her moms. So we had a little talk about this when I was a little young toddler. And I was like, you know what, babe, it's all right. It's okay. I don't think I said babe, but I was like, you know what, it's all right. It's okay. I'm still here for you. Because what I would do is when some of our classmates would have birthday parties, I would go pick her up from her house and we would go to the party together as a date. And our parents knew about this.
Yeah.
I lived in a welfare hotel named Travelers back then. And she lived like on 25th Ave. So I would leave my crib and then go pick her up. Her mom's like, oh, yeah, that's so cute, going on dates. And I would take her and go on a date to one of our friends' birthday parties. This is distinctive stuff that I remember as a little kid.
Good times.
And she could vouch this. Like if she was on this live, I would love to have her come in and talk about it. Like I was the man when I was in school, a little goon nigga. Like don't play with me, like for real. So you know what I mean? Like it's crazy to me now to be an adult and be going through relationship situations and shit when I've been in relationships for a long time. And I feel for you too, because and luckily for you that you had a childhood sweetheart that held you down all these years, because it could have easily went a different way. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been, and it's a lot of booty madness in jail.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure when you have a woman that's out there holding you down, that you don't, you know what I'm saying? You definitely don't want to get caught up in the mix of that shit. So tell us a little bit about like, how was jail for you and how did that influence you? Because that made you go and get a degree, your GED, and all that. So how was being in jail really influence you to turn your life around and do things the right way?
Well, let's talk about mentorship.
Yo, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones is like, I wanted her too. Even my brother wanted my girlfriend.
Yeah.
He even wanted my girl.
Yeah.
My own brother.
Yeah.
He wanted every girl I had though. So it is what it is.
So mentorship plays a lot in it because you had guys like Bobby Rose, Morris Bartley. You had guys like Jermaine Archer, Lamont, Macomb Lambo.
Right.
You had these older brothers there, and they were like all going to school. Cause I was spinning the yard a lot. Then you had another brother, older brother by the name of Tyrone Johnson. So he's like, Smiley, man, don't be like the rest of these kids out here, man. You're from Queens too, old time from Queens. Like, yo, man, go to school, man, get your GED, man. And I'm like, I ain't good at math, man. Math ain't my strength.
Right.
So he's like, just go, man, go get some tutoring. So he got some tutoring, some brothers that helped me. You know what I'm saying? And I failed the GED test. Then I went up to Attica. When I went up to Attica, there's a brother that had all the GED answers.
Ain't Attica that prison that was like mad famous of being
Attica Rise? That's started everything. That's how you got the grievance process because of Attica.
Wow.
So when I got to Attica, one of the Muslim brothers by the name of Booba gave me all the GED answers. So when I came back down to Sanction with the GED answers, I just remember all 50 of the math answers for my GED. But writing and all that stuff, I had it all down pat. So I cheated by memorizing all 50 of the answers. So I had to find my way in. So once I passed the test, I gave the GED answers to all the brothers, all the guys I knew from out of Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, Muslim brothers, guys I ain't know those. So I passed it to them and they passed.
Right.
I mean, it felt good to see them on the visiting floor, their mother giving them a hug. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't stopped it. I said, let me go get my associates now. Now when I got to started working on getting my associates, I had to take these math classes. Now it's forced to learn the math. But they had a professor by the name of Professor Mr. McGovern. He made math more easier for me. So then I got better at math, and then I just started flying through college. Once you learn to write your paper, there's a method and style to writing papers, know how to cite it and research it. Then I got my bachelor's degree. Then I learned how about what they call that? What's the computer science? It was like a whole nother world of me because I've been away from. Remember when I got locked up, MySpace was out.
Oh wow! And MySpace is no longer in existence.
When I came back out, you got Google, you got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got Facebook. So this is a whole.
So when
world.
you went away, it was no even Google.
Nah, it's not Google. Bro.
It was just Yahoo. Because Yahoo was big back then.
Yahoo,
it was
MySpace. That's it.
AOL.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's the thing with you. Let's see, I want to talk about this. I'm glad you brought this shit up. See, Instagram and Facebook and what's the other shit? TikTok and Snapchat and Twitter. Y'all all be trying to like restrict people from posting shit and doing certain things. But what y'all don't realize is if the people ain't fucking with you no more, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. Just like MySpace, just like what's the other dating apps they used to have back in the days? Black Planet, Backpage, all that shit. Them shits were all done. Look, your son looking at you like, what you know about that? He heard about that shit. He gave you that look like, what you doing, ma? I know what you know about that. Like, what you know about that? Like, we got you on camera too. He like, what? But that's real. Like, y'all can be extinct too. Y'all can be dinosaur.
Yeah.
So don't be acting like y'all trying to restrict everything we doing because if we stop fucking with y'all, the people, when I say we, the people, y'all will be done. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, and Instagram can be done. Don't play yourself, man.
Right.
Don't play yourself, man. Stop coming with all this guideline shit and violating niggas and deading niggas' pages and restricting shit because we could just easily lose interest in you and it'll be over. You know everything comes around 360 and it'll be a time where it's going to come around where people want to just go outside and chill and they don't want to be on social media all day. You know what I'm saying? We can easily just be interested in playing games on social media and not being on y'all social media, giving y'all all this traffic to where y'all could charge money for ads. Because if we ain't on your shit doing ads, it don't matter. And I'm on Instagram Live right now and I'm saying this. And I'm letting y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with y'all, but y'all could not be fucked with too.
See what's happening on Twitter.
Yeah, like they're about to dub him. Yeah. That's the electric car guy, the Tesla guy. Yeah. They're about to dub him because they're like, yo, you're not doing the right thing with Twitter. It's about to be a rap for you.
Did that strings thing now. Instagram got strings.
Yeah, it's about to be a rap for you, and I don't think this guy understands that shit. Like, dogs, you'll be a rap. You know what I'm saying? So back to $1 Million Smile. I know I like elaborating and talking and shit. Right. I'm sipping the casa and all that, but you know, it is what it is. But $1 Million. Go ahead. Go back to what you were saying, man. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that after I got the associate's degree, I just kept on moving forward. I ain't stopped. I was working on getting my master's, but I had to go home.
You had to go home. You wanted to go home.
I had to go home. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, you know what I mean? I really wanted to have the masters.
Right.
But I said, you know, once I get to the street, I'm not going to have time, so I'm going to hit the ground running. And that's what I've been doing ever since. I ain't been stopping.
I ain't going to hold you. They always say education is key, but what you learn from GED associates and bachelors, you can make shit happen enough.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? With what you do in this music industry, I ain't gonna front. I wish you would have took up business management.
Yeah, I got some business courses. I did a Columbia business courses, but it's not the same as being hands-on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. Like when I did the sneaker company, my wife inside prison, you know, I came up with the idea, but my wife was the one that put the whole blueprint together.
And she finessed it.
And then, and off of my integrity and me being a trustworthy person in prisons, guys gave me a shot in prison to trust my catalog. And that's how I started making money. And that's how I was able to provide for my family while I was in prison.
Oh, so when they say niggas be in jail and they be making money and sending it back to their family, like, would you like to elaborate on that, or you just want to keep that secret? Because we could talk about that.
People have many different avenues. Some people deal with the paraphernalia. I was dealing with stuff that I knew guys like. A guy would rather eat food. Rather not eat food and rather look good because he want to look good for some female officers or he want to go down to the visiting floor. So I played off.
So guys would be in there and spend their money on sneakers, fly shit, just so they could boink the officers.
Yes, that happens.
So them officers was giving up that.
Yeah,
pussy,
he was getting sinks. It's called swing for a reason.
Oh, swing.
Brother had the biggest prostitution ring. You know what I'm saying?
With the COs.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I'm sure with some gay prostitution going on there.
At this time you had it's a little
Hold up, who's this calling in? Hold up, let's see something. Damn, I don't want to take it live. Yeah, I'm saying he calling me WhatsApp and shit. This is my stepson right here. Calling, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, finish what you were saying.
So
about people buying
the sing, yeah.
So swing. So you know, you have to remember that everybody in Sing Sing has their own particular type of hustle. Some guys hustle food. This is how I want to meet China Mac while in Sing Sing correction.
The Chinese guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So China Mac had the restaurant going on. He had every type of thing. He had guys selling stuff on the gallery. At this time, China Mac heard I make music and brought me down to the school building.
So you know China Mac personally?
Yeah, China Mac personally. Yeah, it's a fact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So while I was in prison too, I also bumped into Ro. Ro was Jim Jones' man. This is how I was able to talk to Jim Jones out of prison. I was networking while I was in prison.
So that's why you was like Tekashi 69 got Ro locked up, whatever. What's his street name though?
That's his street name. His street name is Ro.
Ro, but nah, he was called something else, right?
I don't know his government name. I don't know about his nickname.
Ro.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then, while I was in there, and then I ran into a brother named by Ramadan Mateen. Ramadan Mateen is Troy Ave, man. And this is how I was able to contact Troy Ave while I was in prison, chopping up with Troy Ave.
Right.
So I was always networking. Then, while I was in there, I met into another brother, a Crip brother by the name of Rico. And Rico plugged me in with Butter, and Butter is a Wink Loke brother. So while I was in prison, I was always networking, trying to find my way in the industry. So I'm writing hooks, saying hooks over the phone. And then I was locked up. I also bumped into Stevie J's brother. His name is Face. Face got into a situation with some homies in there, you know what I'm saying? Because Face is banging too. They wound up hurting Face, so I had to put some work in. This is how me and Stevie J got cool. So I told the Muslim brothers, chill, I'm going to go take care of this myself.
Right.
So that's how me and Stevie J got cool. Stevie J was sending my wife some bread and all that. So shout out to Stevie J.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Y'all see shit you ain't know. See shit y'all don't know. Did you tell this to anything about anybody else's interview? Because I don't be seeing like you talking this deep on other people's interviews. See, Grindhardtvpodcast, we get the exclusive shit, son. This is why I get people on the show, because I know how to ask them questions and people get, you know what I'm saying, feel compelled to let me know their stories. So go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Yeah, and this is how I met Stevie J, and then me and Stevie J got cool with Face. And then this made me introduce me to an older brother by the name of Shannon, and Shannon plugged me into Lord Days, who got Skrilla Gorilla magazine. So then I got a relationship with SG magazine. So all this was done under the pretense of me having a catalog. The catalog gave me an opportunity to be able to deal with people on a business level.
Right.
So I had an incentive for them. Like, all right, they put my magazine inside. They put my catalog inside their magazines. They was giving me shout outs. I was giving their family members discounts. Right. So one hand watched the other, both hands watched the face. Right. So relationships, to me, what I learned in prison, the most important thing is relationships. And establishing and keeping those relationships and not burning bridges that you get.
Right.
So through that situation, I was also able to bump into another brother by the name of S1. S1 was down with the Bang Bang Boogie Crew from out the Bronx. His brother is what's his name? Hold on, remember his brother's name? Give me a second. 40 Cal.
40 Cal, a rapper?
40 Cal, I think, is Hocus 4/5.
Oh,
Hocus 4/5 is S1 brother from the Bang
hold on.
Bang
Isn't
Boogie.
Hocus 4/5 is that dude from
They're from the Bronx. They're from the Bronx.
That was the dude that what's called a gangster. Got caught up in some real shit. He gets the chains back.
Yes, that's him. That's his brother.
Jay Prince.
Oh, yeah. I seen an interview with him.
So that's S1.
Hocus 4/5.
Yeah, so that's S1 brother.
Yeah.
So man, S1, I was telling S1 about this idea while I was in prison. S1 said, "Well, somebody do it. You got something different."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "You got to do that when you get home." So I stuck it out. I stuck to the plan. I didn't deviate from the plan whatsoever. That's why I know I'm going to win. That's why I know I'm going to outdo.
I know you're gonna win too.
You know
I'm gonna assist you in any way that I can.
Appreciate it.
I'm looking for that record though that you and Coop did. You send it to me through an email?
Babe, you still got it? It should be my email. We got you right right now.
Yeah, because I want to go into that. Like I want to bring somebody in because right now my whole actually marketing campaign is about this situation.
I want to definitely have him come in and talk about something. Hopefully he coming in. Yo, for everybody that don't know, I got Meekie on the line. You know what I'm saying? This is that whole situation where the whole Go Baby marketing strategy that's going on right now is about me and my son right here. We just found out some weird information just recently. And I made a song about it and I'm running with it. And I want to know, I got $1 Million Smile in here, you know what I'm saying? He just said he did like 16 joints, been home for four months.
16 and a half.
16 and a half. He been home for 4 months and we doing a lot to make shit happen. I got a record out here, Go Baby, that's going crazy. And it's basically about me and your situation. So Meekie, I want you to talk about that real quick and just let everybody know, like, where's your stance at on that and shit? I know that's your mom's and everything, but give us your opinion on that.
This is how I look at the situation, yo. Shout out to Grindhardtv, shout out my dad, you know what I'm saying? Great man, legend in the building, you know what I'm saying? Dope artist, wonderful man. At the end of the day, I just looked at the situation like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have had a worse life if I didn't know you, know what I'm saying? And unfortunate that it had to happen like that, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change the relationship that I have with my father, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like a lot of young black men, they don't get to know their fathers, don't get to grow up with their fathers regardless. And like technically, biologically, he really isn't like biologically my father, but he still raised me and I learned a lot of stuff from him. I learned how to be a man, I learned how to be respectful, I learned a lot of stuff from him regardless. But at the end of the day, it already happened. It's not really my fault, you know what I'm saying? She's still trying to like make sure I have like a better life at the end of the day.
It's not neither of our faults. We were the ones that were lied to. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I want your opinion on it and just tell me what you think about it. You said something that was very important that, you know what I mean? Or if I wasn't lied to, you know what I'm saying, your life wouldn't have been the way it was. So in no actuality, her lying to me about being your dad kind of like benefited you instead of hurting you. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that hurted you was that you now thought that who your biological father is not, but you know what I mean, financially and everything and emotionally and molding you into being a man, it worked out for you. Is that what you're saying?
Hell yeah. At the end of the day, it's like, regardless of what a piece of paper says, you still my father. At the end of the day, I can't take back all the years that you raised me, the stuff that I learned from you. And I even like see certain like personality traits of you and myself. So it's not like you can't just erase that shit regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Like, I'm happy you
I
called up
really
for us to talk about this.
That is my mom, and I can't really be mad at y'all. Like, y'all had y'all differences, and that's happened in the past. I just have to move forward in life. You know what I'm saying? The more that I think about this shit, like it bothers me and stuff like that. Yeah, but the more that I think about it and dwell in it, it's like the more like mentally messed up I be about this shit. So you just gotta keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, if anybody that's on the live, if y'all want to chime in and say something, y'all could call up 516-540-1684. We got Meekie, a.k.a. Hoff 2 on the line. He's actually, me and him is actually what this whole Go Baby song is about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear the song, it's about to be going even extra crazy for the rest of the year. And it's about me and him. Like, this record is about me and him, and you know what I'm saying, his moms and the things that we went through. I got $1 Million Smiles in the building. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a whole bunch of family stuff, and it's a bunch of things going on. So Meekie, I always wanted to get your opinion because I wanted to give you a couple of months to just really vibe and you know, let that shit sink in and you know what I mean, like settle in with the situation that it is. And I wanted to hear your take on it. So what do you think about the record that I put out about the whole shit with the Go Baby and everything?
Well, the record is kind of dope. It's like the fact that you actually stood up and like said how you feel about your feelings and shit like that. You chimed in on how you really feel, and you really feel that in your soul when you listen to the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's like a lot of people that probably went in a similar situation that you've been in, and like don't have the balls to get up and move forward from that past and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's like you can't really be like mad about this shit. Like, you just got to be happy that you know what happened at the end of the day. But I don't know, like I feel a little awkward about it, but at the same time, it's like I still love you. I still had that bond with you regardless. So you can't really just take that shit away. It's unfortunate.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit means a lot, yo, coming from you, because I kind of felt like that you kind of was falling back from me a little bit. Like, I felt like you wasn't really reaching out to me as much, and you know, you was, and I respected it.
Get and be a man, because that's what you be trying to like instill in my brain. Like, yo, you got to get up and be a man. You got to get up. You got to grind. You got to get up. You got to get it. So I wasn't just trying to be like, yo, dad, like all the time. I used to be like that in the past and shit like that. But like having this mindset now, like, yo, I got a daughter, and I really got to get up and do this shit. So I'm like, yo, I can't make no excuses about it, and I just got like to just get my shit together in you know what I'm saying, in a better sense. You know?
So do you want? Go ahead. What you were saying?
I just want to ask you how you feel about the situation.
I expressed everything I needed to say in the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still love you and everything. I still stand on my ground when I say, you know what I mean, I raised you to a man. You're now 27 years old, and you out there doing what you need to do for your daughter and your moms, and, you know, you got to provide for them. I don't think I'm in a position right now where I have to send any type of financial backing to provide, because I showed you the way on how you need to provide for your moms and your daughter. And the fact that I'm still kind of like bitter about the situation of the lie, that I don't want to financially support any situation that I was lied to about. But, you know, you still Gucci with me. I still fly you up here. Whenever you're ready to come up to America for a vacation, you know you Gucci with me. You still my son. You gonna come up here. Even when I come down there and shit, you know, we still Gucci and everything like that. But it's your moms that I'm not really feeling anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's not you. You know what I mean? And I love you and everything.
I had a conversation with her like last night about this shit too, and she was going on in depth and shit like that. But I could see like the hurt that she's been through. At the end of the day, I looked at it like this, right? It was like you were like the better opportunity for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of how life I would look in front of everybody, you was like the best opportunity to help her out financially, because it is kind of like really messed up in Trinidad and shit like that. And a lot of niggas out here just want to just use women and just like, you know what I'm saying, get some sex, get something to eat, get something out of them. It's not really like being there to take care and help out and shit like that. So at the end of the day, the lie, it is kind of like really like mentally torturing. Like, you can hear that shit after 27 years, but I just felt like I don't think she had a better choice at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I still feel like that when she decided to take you and run to Trinidad, that was her ample opportunity to tell me that, you know what, it's a possibility that he not your kid. Like, cause she told me in a text when she was like, oh, I wasn't sure, I didn't know. That was her time to say, you know what, when she took you and kept you down there, that was her time to say to me what it really was and what she knew, whatever she wasn't sure about. So I think she just milked it. She just milked it for as long as she could milk it, because I was the provider and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel you. But let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this: like, how many women like just come out blatantly and just say like, "Yo, I cheated on you," or "Yo, I did this. I did some real fucked up shit." Like, how many women just like come up and just admit that without being like petrified about this shit?
Real woman would do that. A real woman would do that, because when she had the balls to take you to another country and keep you there from me, that was the time for her to say what it was and not juice me for the rest. You left there. When she took you down there, you was 5. You're now 27, my guy. So that's 12. That's 12 years, right?
Yeah.
That's 21 years
21 years.
that she was milking me to do stuff for you and her when she been knew when she left that was a possibility that I wasn't your father. So that right there, that's unforgivable. Like I didn't. It's not affecting me to where it's stopping me from moving forward. But me and her can't move forward because that was a lie that she kept to herself all of that time. And I understand that that's your mom's, and you know you always gonna be team moms because we came out of our mothers. So I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you good with me. She not good with me, bro. She not good with me.
The only thing this is just my advice. You don't have to take it, but this is just a little bit of advice. You know what I'm saying? Like you get like your blessings from forgiveness in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what she did, you just gotta stand on and feel how you feel. And
I forgave. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you as far as I'm concerned, you're still my son, not biologically, but you're still my son, right? But me and her's done. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. And I know you love your moms.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I'm all about
No, it's saying like I don't want to say nothing bad about your moms, but at the same time, in my eyes, everything is bad about her. You know what I mean? And I know you love your moms, so I don't want to stay on it too long and keep dragging it. But you know what it is, my nigga. So whenever you're ready to come to America for a vacation, you let me know. And whenever I decide to come to Trinidad and we vibe out, you know, you come to my hotel and we vibe out in the city and do what we do, that's always still a option, but not her. You feel me?
I got you. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So look, what we're going to do is we're going to go into some music and then we're going to come back with $1 Million Smile. This is Meekie, a.k.a. Hoff 2. Y'all know what it is. The whole song, the Go Baby situation is all about me and him and his moms. So everybody know what it is, man. That's what we are. We in Grindhardtvpodcast. We here. We're going to go into a new record with $1 Million Smiles and my brother, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones. We're going to see about getting a video shot for this joint. Yo, Meekie, thank you for tuning in. I love you. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You can stay tuned in and all that. We here. Grindhard.
That was positive. When I was up north, I started. I was in college. It's different. So it be different. I say dorms, right? I had 3 stores at 3 different dorms. They wasn't receiving nothing from no one. And that's how I was.
Shout out Chanel. Shout out Chanel Julian. You already know what it is. I see you in the building. I'm glad that you was able to tune in and see me and Meekie talk about what went on with us. You know what I mean? That's her cousin. That's my ex-wife cousin from out there in Trinidad. Shout out Day Day, my niece. She's in the building. My brother's in the building. Me and y'all getting exclusives. We might have to shoot a video for this.
it, so I can't keep that. Take it up, move that shit in the shot and that boom, keep that. Take it up, take it up, take it off.
You enemy, man.
See my roses?
Queens get the money, long time, no cash. Yo, Matt, turn my mic up. I'm gonna perform this shit. Yeah. Y'all gonna see your boy get busy. Check it. Come on. Hey, yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Enough is sweet. Enough of places think y'all running shit, then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle bicep, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate. Can't control me, best beware with your gun. You can't get Jackson like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted, standing 10 toes down to the ground. My feet is planted, born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital. The Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then Flushing. I rushed in Jamaica, never fake the move south side. We outside, don't get yourself popped and far right. School of hard knock, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burner fish return, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never worry. Yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time, no cash. Come on. Cuckoo the Bag of Bones said his daughter loves booking season. Yeah. Come on. Hey, yo, Queens get the money slogan is inside of me. The best it gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery. We went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect, I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy hanging out in the 90s, packing guns. Memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme. I ain't gonna hold you. It's sad that they threw paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to a hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook cause none of it was capped from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should have took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time, no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, people down his heat last year. You already know what it is, your boy Worldarama, Grindhardtvpodcast. We here with $1 Million Smile.
Change your chain.
Yeah. Come on. What's up? Yo, Smiley, what's good? We about to end the show. You know what I'm saying? You got something? You know what I mean? Let's we can do something. We can freestyle, we can do something. We got a new record coming. You know what I mean?
Hey, talk to him. Hey.
You want me to change it up? You want me to bring everything in?
You want
me to bring everything in?
Let's go. Hey, hey. Such a cold world, such a cold world, where we all seem to get along. Hey, cold, cold world, hey, cold world, such a cold world.
Yeah.
It's a cold world, such a cold world.
This world is cold.
Where we all don't seem to get along. She knows she like it. Bad as hell, I get excited. The world is cold and make a man hard. I swear to God, make a man hard. Look in his eye, you see the vision clearer. Staring in the mirror, look at him. He thinking out of the box, orthodox, swag on top. Look at the minute, they couldn't stop him. They tried to cop him. Too many people couldn't drop him. Bad guy, grew up hard from Southside. You don't want to play with the boogeyman, you don't want to die. It's a cold world.
Yeah, such a cold world.
Where we all just get cold world. Such a cold world.
Yo, they say that I'm cold, but I'm really ice frosted. You can't fuck with me, y'all niggas is mad coughing. COVID-19, y'all come through, I got 19 shots for you motherfucking niggas to stop. You not, you snot, it blowed out your nose and breeze. Cause you know I come through on your knees, you begging. Cause I come through, y'all niggas wear leggings. Y'all can't fuck with me, they call me Cregan. The Worldarama with the Brian in the middle. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, y'all niggas is fiddles. Cause y'all play with your fingers, Twitter. Y'all niggas can't get with her. I come through and I'm bigger. Whole figure nigga, want them figures. That means that money ain't nothing funny. Y'all niggas try to fuck with me, then you'll be dunny. Like that Queensbridge slang. Y'all niggas can't hang. Rest in peace to Prodigy. We be doing our thing. It's a Queens, Ayo, QGTM. I come through and spit phlegm. Y'all niggas will get hemmed the fuck up like hens getting cooked and fried like chicken. Y'all niggas can't finger licking or picking. I'm about that chicken getting money, ain't nothing funny. It's so sunny outside. Hold up, it's the summertime. I come through and I rhyme. Y'all niggas get slimer like Ghostbusters, dust you off. Y'all niggas is soft. I cough on the mic and y'all see what I like. Y'all love what I say. I come through and I spray, don't delay. Today is Sunday and we here with $1 million smiles. We bought these $1 million smiles because our smiles is worth money. Y'all niggas is thinking shit is funny, but yo, don't fuck with me. Y'all can't deal with us. It's Queens and God we trust. That's on the money. Yo.
Such a cold world, such a cold world, where we all need to get along. Hey, cold world, hey, cold world, hey, cold world, such a cold world, it's a cold world, such a cold world, where we all just need to get along. Yeah.
Yo, hey yo, shout out my guy Blue Diaz on the production. This your boy Worldarama. We in the motherfucking building, man. That's a new record we gonna come up. We was just freestyling it, but we was giving y'all a taste. You know what I'm saying? That's the new record with me and $1 Million Smiles. Y'all heard the record with Cuckoo the Back of Bones and $1 Million Smiles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had Meekie, aka Hoff 2 on the live. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of shit going on out here, man. You know what I mean? Like, shout out my dude Robert. Y'all gonna hear a lot about him soon. He was gonna call up today, but he didn't, but it's okay. We got a lot of shit going on. Shout out Cuckoo the Back of Bones that's in here. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody that tunes in. Shout out everybody that's supporting me. Shout out everybody that's supporting $1 Million Smiles. Shout out everybody that's supporting the record. Hater, I'm a Hater, and Go Baby, the Boogeyman record, the Cold World record that's dropping. We got mad shit coming, yo. $1 Million Smiles, like, let them know, like, where they can find you at and all that.
Find me at $1 Million Smile _NY. That's MILLIONDOLLA SMILE _NY. We got the merch out, the Hater clothing and everything too. You can find it on Shopify. You basically about to drop the book. We'll do a pop out doing the show. Anybody want to work with me now, Smile, need some help with some hooks or something, like you need some assistance. You know what I'm saying? If that money right, I help you. I assist you. It's all about that money. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, baby. Yo, if I make a record called Queens Get the Money, that means we get the money. Like, it's not,
baby.
It's not about it was a long time with no cash. So now we want the money. So just know, like, if you reach out to us to do something, we charge you. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? We could discreetly be, you know, lenient to who we want to be lenient with, because when you bosses, you could do that. But we want our money, man. It shit costs, and that's what it is, man. IRS hit me up every quarter about taxes for my expenses and everything that I earned for each quarter in this hip hop shit. So just know, like, we charge it. So that's what it is. Thank you for $1 Million Smiles for coming up to my show. It was a very deep, in-depth interview. This shit gonna go viral. I know it is, because we said some real serious shit. Shout out Meekie for calling in. Shout out Cuckoo the Bag of Bones for staying on the live. Shout out Sade for coming in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that tuned in on the live. S Street Media. Shout out your wife, your son, everybody that's in the building. You know what I mean? That's what's up, man. It's all about family. And I appreciate you for coming up here. And it's a lot more coming. Y'all already heard like a little pre-joint of what one of the next records that's coming out off the Worldarama project, produced by Blue Diaz. So we got some shit for y'all, man. We're gonna be back with more. It's motherfucking Grindhard TV podcast every Sunday. Tune in, whether we on location or in the studio. We're gonna be back with more. You already know what it is, Grindhard.